Anyone?
TJ, do you feel like you were able to make some impacts even when you weren't getting to him? It seemed like you guys were able to force him into some throws that maybe he didn't want.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I say, every week we're going to have to go back and look at the film, but anytime they're chipping as much as they were tonight or anytime they weren't chipping, we were trying to make it our best effort to make the pass rush as hot as possible, and I think we did a good job of keeping them under duress tonight, and it helps when we have them in those obvious passing situations where we can pin ears back, and obviously when the guys in the back end are playing as well as they were tonight, it helps have that quarterback hold it for just a split second longer.
TJ, what did you think of the way those corners rebounded? They gave up that touchdown early, but made huge plays.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're about. We're about resiliency, and if you see the wide receivers that we have on our team, they get their plays in practice too. They get their plays in training camp, and our guys always bounce back. We always appreciate a challenge, and I'm proud of those guys, but I'm not surprised because I see it every day.
Is that bounce back on the same mindset after the penalty on Minka there?
Talking about the roughing the passer or whatever it was, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that.
What kind of explanation did they give you guys?
None. I didn't really look for one. I was too tired to ask.
Anyone else?
TJ, what did you think of the way Benton stepped in and made plays for you guys?
Kid plays hard, and he's a big guy that can move really well, and he continues to get better week in and week out. He loves the game. He works hard, and just another guy I'm not surprised by, but super excited to have him continue to take steps each and every week. It's important at this level.
TJ, you didn't pass up any chances to get the crowd going.
No, man, Steel Nation has been incredible, whether we're at Acrisure or we're here on the road or hopefully next week too. I just want them all to know the importance that is to the game. To be able to have a team on a silent count in their own stadium is pretty demoralizing, and it also helps the pass rush so much more, and I'm very appreciative for everybody that came out tonight and was loud.
How much were they on that, you think?
What do you mean?
Raiders, silent count.
A good amount. I mean, seemed like a pretty hefty amount.
You hadn't given up the sack all season. Do you feel like you got him in the hills early, though?
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to do some things early to protect him, and I feel like we had a couple good keys to be able to put pressure on him early. And there's still a couple more out there we wish we would have got more pressure on, but a step in the right direction and a win it feels really good.
Anyone else?
TJ, what did you think of them kicking the field goal on 4th and 5?
Like, I was too tired to really understand either, honestly. I was gassed.
All right, thanks, TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did a good job of, mixing it up, moving the pocket. They got a great pass rusher in 98. I didn't want to, be a sitting duck back there and give him a target that he can consistently rush at and change the launch point up. There were times where I was able to extend and find some guys downfield, and that was also a plus too. So, there's a little bit of both.
Okay, was that Raiders related specifically, or did you think that was something maybe you could add to your repertoire, so to speak?
In terms of a game plan aspect? Yeah, I think, definitely a game plan aspect to it. Like I said, if a pass rusher can key you in the pocket every single snap, it doesn't help your tackles out. So the fact that we can move around and get me on the move and get outside, I think only helps us.
That early touchdown to Calvin, how much did that just kind of get the momentum of the offense going?
Yeah, it was big. We needed it. They were doing a really good job of doubling George all night, making it really hard to get him touches. So that leaves other guys singled up, and Cal had press, and he took the post, and it was really good. So we missed that earlier in the season against San Fran. It was good to hit it tonight.
How are you guys able to use play action to your advantage, especially in the second half?
Credit to the run game. You need a run game to be able to run your play action stuff, or it's not going to be as effective. So it was really good to have effective runs. Just 3, 4, 5, whatever we were getting, just to keep them honest, and then we could pop some play action and then help the run as well.
Okay, the pass to Robinson, the third down conversion at the end. Did that play out exactly the way you guys thought it would?
Yeah, that was the coverage was the coverage we were hoping. The look, Allen did a great job getting open, catching the ball, getting down. He's such a trustworthy guy and puts so much time into it. Studies like I study, sees what I see. So it's awesome to have a guy like that.
You're very comfortable rolling to your left. You seem to be and have a high completion percentage. Is this something you've always been very comfortable doing?
Something I've worked at. Obviously, throwing to your left is a little bit more difficult. I think kind of a baseball background and playing other sports growing up maybe helped me out with that aspect of it.
Kenny, the way you guys stayed on schedule tonight, how much did that just open up the playbook or maybe just give you guys some more options?
Yeah, it's staying ahead of the chains and being able to be aggressive in like second and short situations when you have a successful first down run or pass. it's huge, and you're able to kind of get to the playbook that we haven't been able to get to these past couple weeks. So it was awesome to be able to go out there and show all the stuff that we know that we can do and that we have in our playbook.
It's good for the offense that you're able to pretty much grind the game out. I know you had to go back with 12 seconds left.
Yeah, that was good. I wish we just iced it and didn't even have to put the defense out there. So I think that's an area that we could definitely improve on, is that 4 minute putting the game away, not having our defense, who's been so great, have to go back out there one more time. So it's definitely another aspect we could work at.
Drive after the Peterson interception where you get adding out, was that the first time maybe this offense that felt like it was operating at its full capability?
I think so. I think you saw a lot of different things in that drive. Play action, strike to GP, Pat over in the middle, Pat off the bootleg, the naked. Some scramble drill stuff that we did, hit Allen on the sideline. There was a lot of different things in that drive that were really positive. So I absolutely think that's a positive we could take away.
Your third down conversion into Allen Robinson. Was that a formation you ran out of a lot today as well and just passed it on that play?
In that situation, that you're kind of, it's 50-50 probably run or pass. In that formation, we definitely had runs out of it. I was hoping they were expecting us to try and run the ball and run the clock out and give us a one high look where Allen can go win on the outside. So I think it was a great play call and great execution.
Earlier this week, Mike Tomlin said he felt like you guys had lost your mojo you had in the preseason. Do you feel like you have it back, or you're on track to getting it back?
Yeah, I think we're on track to getting it back. There's it's never a perfect game. There's things that we wish we had back, and there's plays. That's always going to be the case. But I think we're definitely getting towards that step that we needed to have back.
This is Calvin's third regular season game. What does it say about him to make a big play like that and try and grow up in these primetime moments?
Yeah, love Cal. Just shows up every day, works really hard, is so talented, and we can put him in those positions to be successful and get him downfield. He's going to do that consistently, so it's something that we can continue to work on.
You're able to use your legs, not just moving the pocket, but scrambling in this one. Something you haven't really been able to do much this year. How do you feel like that impacts the defense when maybe they covered it well, but you're still able to hurt them?
Yeah, well, in third down situations, it's like kind of a double the stars we call it. They're going to double your two best guys, and there's no one left for the quarterback. So if I felt like that we were covered up pretty well, I was going to take off and get as much as I can. And there was moments where we had some good chunk plays out of it. Hopefully get them out of those situations where we can get guys singled up. So it was good.
Hey, just overall, how do you feel about the way you played?
I feel good. It's never going to be perfect. There's always things that I'm going to want to improve on and get back to the drawing board. But I think it's a great step as a team to come on the road, back-to-back primetime wins, one at home, one on the road. It's definitely a good feeling.
With the number of Steelers fans here, did it feel like a true road game?
Yeah, not really. It was awesome. Our fans are unbelievable. It's a huge, when the other team has to go silent as well, it's a huge advantage for us. So huge appreciation to our fans, back in Pittsburgh, all over the world. Really appreciate you guys.
Anyone else?
When a team kicks a field goal there like they did at the end, basically saying their defense is going to come out and make a stop and get the ball back.
Yeah.
How much does that motivate you to go out there and get the first down?
If you need extra motivation in that situation, I think you got a little bit of issues. So I knew what was at stake. We all knew it was at stake. I don't really care what the other team does, but we got to handle our business. So gave the defense the ball with 12 seconds left. Wish we were able to run it out, but definitely liked the situation towards the end there.
Was it game plan to get fired?
Yeah, we didn't get him going earlier. Those first two games, definitely wanted to get him a lot more touches, especially with Deontay being out. He's a guy that needs to step up, along with Cal and Allen. So I think between those three guys, we can spread the ball around and keep defenses on their toes. So that was good to get 88 back in stride.
Anyone else? All right.
Thank you.